Good morning, Midland Valley. My name is Sakara Hamlet, and this is Real Talk News. Here are your junior and senior updates. The junior ring ceremony will be held on November 6th at 6 o'clock p.m. Our Veterans Day program will be on November 10th. Our wonderful band will be hosting a band concert on November 30th at 6 o'clock p.m. Everyone has some crazy Halloween memories. Wouldn't you like to hear your teachers? We have Sarah here to help you do that.
Halloween is a time of year to dress up as a freak and not actually be called a freak, a monster without actually feeling ugly, and a witch and be able to have an attitude and not get in trouble for it. Okay, I'm sure we all have wondered if our teachers were as mature as they encourage us to be. Let's find out. I'm asking some of our teachers of their favorite Halloween memories as teens.
Well, most years I just served at like community trunk or treats for little kids. But there was this one year, so my favorite memory is this one year, a group of us after the trunk or treat went to a haunted house. It was my first time ever going to a haunted house, and I was terrified. And I had my eyes closed the entire time, so I paid like $20 to go through a haunted house, and I have zero memory of that haunted house, just knowing that I was just terrified the entire time.
My favorite memories are handing out candy with my aunt because she lived out of town and I didn't get to see her much, so I always treasure my memories of trick-or-treating with my aunt.
Not to that haunted house. To the trunk or treats, yeah, those were fun. Seeing all the little kids dressed up and how excited they got and being able to provide that cool chance for them, but to that particular haunted house memory, no.
I don't think I would ever go back. No.
I would say don't do anything stupid that's either going to get you hurt or in trouble, because it could be kind of easy to do the dress up thing and try to play tricks, but just be mindful that not everybody is in a trickster mood, so it could get kind of dangerous. So I would say make sure you're making good and sound decisions regardless of what your friends are doing. Don't do anything stupid that's going to get you either in trouble or hurt, because that'd be kind of easy to do on a tricky night like Halloween.
I would encourage students not to play pranks on other people or younger kids because it could scare them, and you should always just be on your best behavior.
Well, there it is. Our teachers' Halloween memories of their teen years. Have a spooky but safe Halloween. For Real Talk, I'm Sarah. Back to you.
It takes you back when you look at your first costume. We have Anna here to take us back in time.
Remember when you dressed up for Halloween? I went out to ask some people questions about what costumes they're going to wear this year. Halloween is many people's favorite holiday. Dressing up and trick-or-treating is really fun.
Batman, vampire, yeah. I always wanted to be. All the candy I get to eat.
I always wore like Wendy's costumes, blonde hair, and then I wore a devil costume one time because I was like a baby. I had bright red hair, so I always matched my hair. I'm wearing a Jessie costume from Toy Story. Getting for candy and spending time with family.
Well, I wore a ladybug costume, a bumblebee costume,
and I think a cow costume. I'm thinking about being the Mad Hatter because I love that movie. Candy. And scary movie.
For Real Talk, I'm Anna.
Confused on what to wear October 31st? Stuck between being a princess or a clown? Have Noelle here to give you some ideas.
Hello, Midland Valley Mustangs. October is the month of candy, scares, and trick-or-treating, but costumes can be a hassle to make or buy. Here are some spooky or goofy ideas for couples, singles, or families and groups costumes. This segment will also include what not to wear this holiday. For couple costumes, we have Gomez and Morticia Adams. This couple is the heads of the Adams clan's household. Is this couple vampires? Is the grandmother a witch? What is their brother? Mad Hatter and Alice. This couple may not be canon, but they are instantly recognizable. What's wrong with a little madness? Jack Skellington and Sally. This couple is creepy and from Disney's Tim Burton's creepy imagination baby, The Nightmare Before Christmas. This couple will be instantly recognized. LeFou and Zombie Gaston. Okay, I had to. The scene from Beauty and the Beast.
Too much? Yep.
What do you guys think? Single person costumes include Zombie or Killer Alice. What would have happened if Alice died or lost her mind? These costumes are a morbid twist on a Disney classic. Serial Killer. This costume is a cheesy representation of a serial killer. All you need is a cereal box, a knife, and fake blood. Wednesday Addams. This eerily creepy girl is the oldest of the Addams children. Voodoo doll. This creepy representation of a voodoo practice is a great thing to be. You only need a few pets. Group or family costumes include the Ninja Turtles. This group will add an awesome element to the Halloween trick-or-treat scene. Maybe they'll meet the Shredder. The Shining Twins. These sweet girls would love to play. Will you let them? Powerpuff Girls. This group is fierce as they are fun. Avengers. This crime-fighting group will add its own level of awesomeness this Halloween. What costumes not to wear this Halloween? Anything involving blackface. Not to mention, is this costume offensive? But it's downright rude. Transphobic costumes. Transphobia is not cool. Walmart had a costume pulled off its shelves after receiving backlash for the costume's stereotypical elements and insulting wording on the costume's title. Culture stereotypes. When someone dresses up as a member of a culture that isn't their own, particularly in an exaggerated or humorous way, it can be hurtful to those who do belong. Please don't be an offensive cultural mascot. And finally, animal cruelty. Animal cruelty is not only illegal, but it makes animal lovers upset. Costume ideas helped you out on finding what not to wear this Halloween. I'm Noelle Burleson with Real Talk News. Back to you.
Halloween makeup can look so real. Ever wonder how people have it? We have Caitlin here to give us the preview on the makeup magic.
Halloween is a time for you to express yourself and your artistic ability through makeup. There are many different types of ways you can do your Halloween makeup, such as we have cute Halloween makeup such as Flower Princess, Skeleton, Color Bomb, a Death Skeleton, and Mardi Gras. There's also scary Halloween makeup such as zombies, Pennywise, Gory, Cheshire, a dead Alice in Wonderland, and doll makeup, Cyclops. There's also Halloween makeup that looks a lot like characters such as Pocahontas, Jigsaw, Joker, Cheshire the Cat, and Harley Quinn. I hope these makeup tips helped you. For Real Talk, I'm Caitlin. Back to you.
Megan, what are you supposed to be?
A fan. On Halloween, we all get a little crazy. So here's some things you shouldn't do. Don't scare people on Halloween. You never know what they're gonna do back to you. Don't vandalize. You wouldn't want people to do it to you.
Pop, ma'am, you on the red.
No drinking and driving. You don't want to get arrested.
Ma'am, do you know how reckless you were driving? Man, what's in that water bottle?
I hope this video helped you. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. This is Real Talk. I'm Megan. Back to you.
Safety matters, especially on Halloween nights. Here's Maya with all the important rules to follow.
For young children, Halloween nights can be one of the best nights of the year. But trick-or-treating can be dangerous if kids and parents aren't careful. Take a look at some vital trick-or-treating tips before you and your kids go out. Make sure you wear comfy shoes. Girls should avoid heels and shoelaces should be double tied to avoid tripping in the dark. Make sure all costumes are short. Long costumes that drag the ground can be dangerous and may cause you to fall. When trick-or-treating at night, make sure you bring a flashlight or wear something bright so people can see you. Most importantly, check your candy. Throw away any candy that isn't wrapped well or in its appropriate wrapper. Cross the streets using traffic signals and crosswalks. Parents, try to avoid your children from wearing masks. A mask could easily slip out of place and cause problems for your child's vision. Try non-toxic face paint instead. Always carry a cellular device. You never know what could happen or if anything could go wrong. Only enter homes if you are with a trusted adult. Do not stop at dark houses. You can also lower your risk for serious eye injuries by not wearing decorative contact lenses. A safe Halloween is a happy Halloween. For Real Talk, I'm Amaya. Back to you.
Plantation Blood is the #1 haunted house on everyone's to-do list. Only at Real Talk, we are letting you take a sneak peek inside.
Haunted houses are the key to a Halloween season. Today, let's take a peek at one of the scariest of them all. If you want t-shirts, souvenirs, or pictures of you while you was in a haunted house, it's all at this thing.
At Plantation Blood, they even have monster paintball.
Plantation Blood is the scariest haunted house in Augusta, attracting lots of people every year. Now I'm finna ask the people some questions. Alright, so what was the scariest part to y'all?
I don't know, that insane asylum was pretty insane. It was pretty, yeah.
What about you? Same thing? Okay.
The cave with the spiders was really awesome.
The only thing that was scary was the thingy that spin. I thought it was so small. I felt so.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a good one.
Alright, would you ever come back?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Next week.
Next week?
We'll come back next week?
Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
Great show.
Alright, so what was the scariest part of y'all scene?
Man.
That little girl in the beginning? Little girl? Yeah, as soon as we walked in, they thought she was fake.
It's so small, so she looked like a decoration, but then she started moving.
Yeah.
So what was the scariest part of all of y'all?
That long black, the long dark, the pitch black tunnel. That part was, you couldn't even see.
What what about you?
I don't really know.
You don't know?
Out there, probably.
The beginning part was a lot of anticipation.
Yeah.
The beginning part was a lot of anticipation. So your anxiety kind of rises at that point.
Oh, yeah.
That little girl almost got kicked in the head.
So would y'all ever come back? Of course, yes, definitely, yes.
All right, thank you. So what was the scariest part to you?
Man, I feel like the scariest part was the pitch black room. It was like right when you left out of there, it was like this laser thing. And then like you couldn't see anything, but then next thing you know, it'd be a person moving that was disguised as lasers. It was crazy.
Disguised as lasers?
Disguised as lasers, dog. I'm telling you, bro, you can't see nothing. It's just lasers after the dark room. Right, trust me. You gotta...
Alright, so would you ever come back?
I'd come back. I'd come back, but I have to wear a diaper, man. I was about to poop myself in there. Like, dude. Don't ever go in there after eating burritos, and I'm telling you, Taco Bell, hey, Plantation Blood Taco Bell is not the perfect combo.
Alright, man, that's all I had to ask you. Thanks.
All right. Plantation Blood!
If you're looking for a good scare, haunted houses will never let you down.
Real talk, I'm Imagine. Back to you.
What are the best scary movies for the Halloween season? Top 5 horror films and box office previews coming after the break.
The crunch is addictive and the cream is the screamiest.
Dang, he stank.
Dang, she look good.
Oh, I hope he don't come sit by me, because he stank.
I gotta go talk to her. Hey.
Oh, sorry, you stank.
Okay. Damn, bro. I got what you need.
Oh, he smells good. I'm about to go talk to him.
Now you want to talk.
Paula, the cologne that gets you females.
Oh, perfect.
Hey, hold up, player. Hold up. I want this book.
Bruh, there's 2 more books right there. The same book.
I like this one.
But I want this one though. Get off my book, bro.
World start.
Want something scary to watch this weekend? Check these 2 movies out.
Now the game's simple. The best ones are. You want mercy? Play by the rules. Puzzle piece. But Jigsaw has been dead for 10 years.
It's not him. Can't be.
This was on the body.
The truth will set you free.
Help!
The choice is yours.
You know what happens if we don't follow the rules?
The blood under the fingernails of our victim, John Kramer, the Jigsaw killer.
That's impossible.
No, it's not creepy at all.
Home sweet home.
It looks great. Besides the fact that I have to move to a completely new school and start all over again.
We moved here because St. Alkwyn's has the best neurological department in New York. This house is going to be good for James. I love you more than anything in the world.
Sorry. I just wanted to talk to James.
Want to give him a kiss?
There are no documented cases of anyone with James's injuries ever recovering.
Something's not right in here. I keep seeing things, hearing things.
In 1974, the owner of this house murdered his whole family. He said voices told him to do it.
What can I do to stop it? How can I help you? No. What's going on? Someone is watching us.
Paula, please.
Kill or be killed. They want us to fight back.
For Real Talk, I'm Victoria Barefoot. Back to you.
As the 31st quickly approaches, it's time to get spooky. So today we're going to look at 5 scary movies to watch this Halloween.
Number 5, Cloverfield. Cloverfield is a found footage film that follows 6 New York City residents fleeing a giant extraterrestrial monster and other smaller creatures that attack the city while they're having a party.
My name is Robert Hawkins. Approximately 7 hours ago,
Something attacked the...
Nothing you can do for now.
Do you know what that thing is?
Whatever it is, it's winning. Do you have any idea what's out there?
I don't care what's out there. Listen to me. She's dying.
Turn that camera. Rob, it's a lot.
Number 4. Saw. The 7 soon-to-be 8 thriller films follow a serial killer known as Jigsaw who tries to make his victims appreciate the lives that they take for granted every day. He does this by putting their lives on the brink of death through his various traps and games.
I want to play a game. Greetings and welcome. Right now, you are breathing in a deadly nerve agent. The only way out.
There's nowhere to go! Where is he?
There will be blood.
Number 3. Sinister. In this supernatural horror movie, a writer moves into a new house with his family where their previous family had been brutally murdered. He finds a box containing films of multiple family killings. He later relates the killings to an ancient deity named Bughuul. Will his family be next?
You gotta be kidding me. Family hanging out. That's the family who lived here.
He consumes the souls of human children.
Never been onto something this big before.
Sweetheart, what are you doing?
Painting. I wanted to paint her picture.
Who are you talking about?
Stephanie. She used to live here.
Number 2. The Babadook. This psychological horror film is about a mother and her son who are tormented by a monster who entered their home through a children's book. On the surface, this movie is scary, but there's a deeper meaning to be discovered.
Get rid of the Babadook.
You're trespassing in my house!
I'm sick, Sam. I need help. It isn't real. It isn't real. It isn't real.
Number 1. It. This supernatural horror film, based on the Stephen King novel It, depicts a group of children that are being watched and followed by a clown named Pennywise, who preys on their fears. Those were just a few of the many scary movies out there to watch this Halloween. Are you brave enough? For Real Talk, I'm Jacob. Back to you.
Welcome back to Real Talk News.
We will now take a look into our world of sports with Between the Grid.
To Between the Gridiron, where we talk about the latest events in football.
We will discuss our top plays of the first half of the season and our Heisman candidates.
We'll also talk about the college playoffs and who we believe will make it in and who won't. Now, it's time to go between the gridiron.
Between the Gridiron.
Number 10 is Deshaun McCleese running in a tough 12-yard touchdown for Virginia Tech. In that run, he broke 2 tackles and still makes it in the end zone.
And here at number 9 is Anthony Brown of Boston College throwing a 47-yard pass, but it goes right into the hands of Trayvon Mullen Jr., making a big play for the Clemson defense.
Number 8 is Jake Fromm throwing a 59-yard flea flicker to Terry Godwin versus Mississippi State. Now this was a very nice play because it was on the first play of the game for Georgia. At number 7, you see Deebo Samuels taking it all the way to the house in the season opener against NC State. It was also the opening kickoff. This is a great sign for Carolina fans. Number 6, you see Terry Godwin on the list again, making an incredible catch in the end zone against Notre Dame. This catch was initially ruled incomplete, but he was able to get his foot down for a Georgia touchdown.
Look who it is again. It's Debo, number 5, making his second return of the season, and this is against Missouri. When Missouri kicked off, they were up by 10, and this return by Debo gave a slim lead to Missouri. Carolina went on to win that game.
And at number 4 is Clemson making another appearance on defense. Dorian O'Daniel got a pick 6 off of the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, Lamar Jackson. O'Daniel ran 44 yards after he got the interception. Now at number 3 is Felipe Franks of Florida throwing a prayer of the pass against Tennessee. This was in the last seconds of the game. It was a 63-yard pass to Tyree Cleveland, and this gave Tennessee fans a taste of their own medicine after what they did consistently last year.
Number 2 is Clemson's Kelly Bryant throwing a 79-yard pass to Ray McLeod. McLeod snuck past the secondary and made it real easy for Kelly Bryant. Ray continued to run after the catch and made it into the end zone.
79 yards.
Now in at number 1 is Southern Cal's long snapper, Jake Olson, making a perfect snap for the point after. Now the reason that this play made it to number 1 is because Olsen went blind, but he continued to go after his football dream and got his chance. Good job, Jake.
So Jake Olsen, how about this for an inspirational moment? He is out there snapping. And a good snap from Jake. Listen to the crowd. Look at the USC sideline. What a moment. Look at the excitement right there from Jake Olsen.
This has been Between the Gridiron. For Real Talk News, I'm David Abney.
I'm Jerry Allen.
And I'm Daniel Abney. Back to you.
Urban legends are just the cherry on top of Halloween. We have Bryson here with a few of them.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight.
What's up, ghosts and ghouls? It's your boy Sith Lord Bryson, reporting to you once again from the Media Tech Closet. Spookoween is right around the corner, and movies are fun, costumes are fun, but nothing gets you more scared than a little bit of real-life horror. So here are some of the most haunted places in South Carolina. First, we'll start our haunted tour of the state off at a place that's very close by. Now, I know this isn't really fair because the Cursed Pillar is technically in Augusta, but, you know, deal with it. The Cursed Pillar sits in downtown Augusta, down in the Lower Market District. The plaque beside it tells the tale of an evangelical priest that came to preach beside the pillar, but was told by the members of the town that he was not allowed to. So, he put a curse on the pillars, proclaiming that everything in the area would be destroyed and the pillar would remain standing. Soon, a freak tornado ran through the town, and, the dude's prophecy came true. Since that time, many of the people who have tried to knock down the pillar had died from freak accidents such as heart attacks or lightning strikes, causing people to believe the pillar to definitely be cursed. The pillar is currently not standing due to a car accident last year, but the locals proclaim that it will be rebuilt. It always is. Our next spooktacular place is actually in South Carolina. It's the Old Charleston Jail. This jail is the legend of Charleston, as it is considered by most locals and non-locals to be haunted by spirits from out of our world. And it is said to have housed the first ever female serial killer, Lavina Fisher. Lavina, during her time on this earth, is believed to have poisoned many guests who stayed at her inn. But back to the jail. Many people have reported seeing footprints, being scratched, and even hearing voices in the jail. Luckily, you can get your spooks off there this Halloween because they schedule tours most nights of the year. The Greenville Tuberculosis Hospital is another spooky place on our list. It, long ago, was a hospital for, you guessed it, tuberculosis. But soon after, the hospital was turned into... Quick, guess the spookiest place that any hospital can be turned into. An insane asylum! The building during its time as an asylum housed many patients who many say spirits still rest there. People that go in can hear screams, voices, and even the chiming of bells while they're inside. The building has long since burned down and the area is now a park. But many locals say that they still see spirits wandering through the park and occasionally wandering right into people's homes. Next we have the Hell's Gate Cemetery in Spartanburg. This creepy cemetery definitely seems to have a bone to pick with Verizon. Get it? Bone to pick? Skeletons? Most of the reports about the cemetery involve cell phones randomly dying, people getting random calls, and sometimes even occasionally answering these calls and hearing voices or just a dial tone. This cemetery also has its own creepy voices and ominous fog, which comes standard with any creepy cemetery bundle for the low price of $6.66. Now guys, I'm all for stargazing in cemeteries late at night, but what's the point if you can't play Candy Crush while doing it? And for our final spooky place, we have Devil's Bridge in Woodruff. Ooh, this bridge is said to be haunted by the spirits of 7 men who were hanged there long ago. Ooh, this bridge is haunted enough any time of day, but the real scares come at midnight, what people refer to as the witching hour. During this hour, it is said that you will be overcome with terrible misfortune. Most people report extreme sadness and the inability to stop screaming during this hour. No matter what hour you make it down to this bridge, you're sure to be met with a spook. Okay guys, that was Spooky Places in South Carolina. Hope everyone has a fantastic Halloween. I've been Sith Lord Bryson, reporting to you once again from the Mediatek Closet. Have yourselves a nice Spookoween, guys.
I'm Sakara Hamlet. This has been Real Talk News, and happy Halloween, everyone.